The big picture for this lesson is angles and their measures. An angle is formed by two rays that have the same end point. You can see the common end point here is B, and the angle is really the amount of rotation from ray BC to ray AB, and it's most commonly measured in degrees of rotation. When you're naming an angle, if there's only one angle at that vertex, which is what B is also called, the vertex of the angle, you can just call it angle B. If there's more than one angle, like say you have another one here, you would need to use all three letters to identify the angle. So you would have a point on each ray, and then angle ABC is what you would call it. And angles can be measured using a tool called a protractor, and the lesson shows how to do that. The other thing I want to talk about here is angle bisector. Now, an angle bisector divides an angle equally in half. So if this ray BD is a bisector, each of these angles would have the same measure. So let's say this was 10 degrees, this one would also have to be 10 degrees. And the total angle ABC, that measure would be 20 degrees. So each of these smaller angles is half of the big angle. And that's essentially what an angle bisector is. So you'll be using that idea to write equations and solve them. And you also see some videos of constructions, and you want to pay attention to those because they really solidify the geometric concepts of angles and angle bisectors. So that's the big picture for this lesson.